Hi. I really hate having to wake her up, but we got shit to do. Luckily, the Architect's Crest is going to be very important for this. Well, good evening, King Hornet. I can tell you were sleeping well. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So, I have Hornet going to Grape. No. Yes, no, yeah. Yes. Bishop. Yes, Grape. There's a place that we have to go that'll make everything worthwhile. So, oh, shortcut. Alright, so in this zone, I have the Architect's Crest equipped. However, I'm only going to use it to get these shredded items. I'm going to equip the flint slate and equip the weave light. Why the weave light? Well, because it'll make things a little bit easier, or because when I've heard it increases the speed of silk regeneration, but I don't know if it's passive regeneration or outright regeneration. And I'm just going to use the Rigor Silk skill as a test. Okay, so it doesn't. It's not passive. That's good to know. Now, of course, this is the only way to get its seared organs. And you may have noticed, I may have taken damage, but overall, it worked well for me. Now, I'm going to try it with the buff this gives, plus this. As you can see, it didn't work. Boo. So, this is the only way to get seared organs without risking them for lava. Now, of course, seared organs are good, especially if you're farming stuff. And using the Wondrous Crest is a good idea as well. And by getting free every time, it allows me to get seared organs very, very quickly. And it's a tool-specific item. Also, if I had this item before, I would have been able to complain Mount Faye a little bit easier, but that's neither here nor there. Costs 13 shards to replenish one of these. I get about as much, if not a little bit more, while doing so. Now, time to go to the Architect's Express. Because it has the only other item that can create it. How do we call it? It has the only other item that can create the other organs that we need. I could just use the regular charge. Or its attack, but I need the skewered organs, and this item right here is the only one that gives them. As you can see, I get these in plenty supply. In fact, they're the easiest item to grind. In fact, this is a confirmed strategy for getting these organs. You just travel to halfway home, and you just start farming these poor fools. I literally just need one more, and then I can switch to just using charged attacks. I'll say, this is also good for money as well. Maximum health. Alright. Now that we have that settled, I'll replenish this. Take a look at some of my other items. I think I'll also replenish these. As you can see, that drained my shards. It drained that exponentially, but now I no longer have to worry about them. Why? Because I have this. You saw what that did to that one dude, right? Here's what it does to the other guys. As you can see, I get shredded organs very easily. And that's just a natural point. In fact, I can even get the vintage nectar. place looks aged. I guess look at shredded organs go. Ah, I've reached the max. Thanks for the wish. Well then. So this is basically just a huge enemy hunter. This is why you don't go in with a move that you can't properly use. Or at least a crest you can't properly use.
Zaha. Eso.
So we at least know that this is a trap. All that for the vintage nectar.
O sono abade.
Yanara.
Ita mona. There's a hole?
Ah, memory rocket. That is useful. Well, I'm simply going to reset this bench. Now I'm going to the Architect's Crest. A blue slot would be much more useful than a yellow slot at this current time. Because this slot allows me to put that in. So now I can do this, that, and some sort of secondary weapon, something that can boost. Now, I'm going back to the Wanderer's Crest. Because despite my architect build basically being sound, I do need to complete this quest that this one guy told me. It's just simply defeating these birds. The rag pelts are necessary. Despite needing 25, getting 2 from this area is good by itself. I mean, I might take like 1 bit of damage, but in the overall farm, this is good. Damn, hit with a critical hit too. He did not deserve that. Now, the more of these pelts I collect, the more I get closer to the discovery that while this isn't the most efficient method, it is the quickest outright. Especially if you picked up the quest after doing what was required to unlock the bell. But you do get rosaries over time, so I'm not complaining. I'm getting paid. Is there seriously only one of these guys now? Jeez, stingy. I guess they do learn over time. So what if I started killing other types of enemies? Oh, shard bundle. You know, the amount of help these guys give... Oh, it's more wing. You know, I'm so glad that they nerfed him. So not only is one a major attack, as well as it gets actual touch damage. Like seriously, ever since the nerf, he hasn't been the same. Like, he isn't as menacing. I simply brought him over here because it's safest. I mean, most of his attacks are just negated outright. And that's more weak. Oh hey, a B shard. That's nice. Now, of course, the fleet caravan is going to get his body, so I'm not complaining. If anything, I'm actually glad that they're taking it, because it becomes a trophy afterwards. I wonder how we can get him more rag pokes easier. Is after killing Morwing, that was definitely something. Like, before I struggled because I didn't understand the process of killing him. Like, it's effectively like trying to parkour up that. At first I didn't understand it, but once you kind of learn that you're not supposed to force it, it ends up becoming interesting. Hold on. Yeah, you're the guy.
Peter Nare.
Okay, we just unlocked something for the fleet caravan. His name is Kratz. His main job is a hot spring. But he just has one troubling character trait. Ooh, what's this? Or so yeah, this leads up to Sinner's Road. I'm not going there yet. I've just been incredibly lucky with two of these guys. They spawning in the thick of fights. Let's go gambling. So, upon unlocking that guy, we can go back to the fleet caravan and sort of get a new opportunity. You see, when the fleet caravan the fleet caravan and requires someone to give them a bath. So, by finding Krat, we have unlocked the bathhouse. Yoink. So, by unlocking in the bathhouse, we just have to return to the fleet caravan, and we just have to pay once, because, like everything else in this game, there are ways to get things for free. Now, of course, with every rosary I gain, it makes the job a little bit easier. Because I'm getting paid for my work. I'm making sure that in the near future, where this guy will have his scarecrow. And I'm doing it 4 rosaries at a time. I'm selling myself short, aren't I? Well, it's either that or let some cog flies do it and lose a couple of my shell shards. I mean, I know I have the beast shard, but like, come on. I only get like 3 of these shell shards a pop. And that is with the shard pendant on. And that's the critical strike. The critical strike does 3 times normal damage. If you want to know what 3 times looks like, go into a calculator and type in 1 times 3. It has a 2% chance of activating. But if you put the magnetite dice on, it becomes a whopping 2.2%. Which basically means it happens a little bit more often. And it only activates when you have 9 pieces of soap. That is every rag pelt that I needed to get.
Besahu
Nesvir,
kosa pena hatana.
Flaw bug clearing. The craw bug.
Basahambahe.
Kadastama,
A crafting kit. Now we deal double damage. Well, now we deal 2 times more damage with red tools. To show this, I am going to use the cogwork wheel on the free bugs that stand over here. As you can see, it's not a little bit more damage, but that's because the cogwork items work better when they're done and all at once. Which is a lot more to say than what most people do. Anyways, I gotta go back to that one place. Oh yeah, since the map updated, this area has changed. Now, when he says he wants to find a quiet moment, he basically means just move 2 screens over, I think. I think he just means find a fast travel. Like, legitimately leave this area. So we'll leave the area and check on him in a while. So for now, we're going to the putrefied ducts. This area is disgusting in almost every way. Here's the organs. That's the brood feast.
Da, fenestra. Has been? Benny Frank.
That is the long claw. It is a blue item. So now, I have more range than I ever would. This effectively becomes a permanent clip on this because Wonder actually suffers for its short range. Like, really, it does. I originally wouldn't have been able to reach that guy. Alright, so I spent all the time I need to go here. So first I'm going to sit at a bench. And then we are going to travel to the Grand Bellway. And then immediately backtrack on that because I realized that they're not in the Grand Bellway, they're in the Blasted Steppes. See? I told you. Check my rosaries. I'll save them for a better time. You know, just the fact that a guy legitimately died over there.
Kavak Katsar Humta Osh Paravos.
Megina Fora.
Okay, I don't know how to count all my fleas here, but
Guinera.
so Pratt is going to charge a small fee. 10 rosaries up top. This place has silk giving empowered. Watch, see? Hey, no peeking. Bounce the fool.
That's fine.
So now, we can come here for free. That is why none shall make the mistake of trying to take a peek at hornets. Besides, the old bugger had it coming. Ah! Alright, now we're gonna follow our good friend YouTube, because I want to get rid of those silk weavers. They want to get away from the public first. So to get rid of the claw maidens, we'll want to go to the high halls. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doesn't that mean I'll have to go all the way around? Well, no, because I have shortcuts unlocked. Now, do not delay yourself for doing this. The area will be blocked in Act 3, so you'll want to do this as soon as you can. As soon as physically possible. So do not make the mistake of waiting until later. Because there will not be a later in Act 3. So, all I gotta do is head over here. High halls, here we come. That's where I unlock this place. So, now that we're here, we want to bring ourselves over to this area about here. So, see that movable cart? They're gonna want to move it. Hey, look, secret area. Now, of course, for whatever reason, these guys are going to keep trying to kill you. So instead of simply letting them, I'm going to do that. You're not going to be the one to kill me, I am. Anyways, here's this. Destroy that. And it gets rid of the silk weavers. So now, when we go back, and accidentally kill ourselves again, hey look! Where'd all these shards come from? Where's all the corpses? They're all gone. We've effectively eliminated the Claw Maidens. Puppet servant of the Citadel, suspended on string of silk. An early form of automaton requiring extensive silk to maintain its service. If given a chance, this one will steal silk from any significant source, including my own shell. You've effectively committed mass genocide on the Claw Maidens. Ain't that just brilliant? It means now we have freedom from those silk stealing bugs. That's great, isn't it? Well, it does come with a downside. Now that they're permanently extinguished, there isn't much to do with those guys. Well, except mock them. But I still need that pale oil, so I am going to search up a guide and play it live on the Gather events. So, what I need next is the pickled muck maggots, which is going to require I go to the Grand Bellway. So, in order to get this, you need double jump. Luckily, I have that.
Ada!
Baby. So, we are going to go to Greymore. Because we gotta go to Sinner's Road. By the way, there is no fast travel to the Sinner's Road. Greymore is the closest you can get to the place. That I know of. It's weird, right? The closest place to Sinner's Road happens to be be halfway home. It's a true sense of irony. Anyways, we go into this. Just let it ride up. Hey, look, there's the scarecrow. Here we are in Sinner's Road. Now, luckily, for most of these creatures, I'm not going to focus on them. Instead, I'm going towards the right, going along this area I haven't explored. By the way, I'm doing all this is for a item that gives me a better damage. That is my price on this. I think I found the place. On accident. As you can see, extra range does wonders. Did he just try to hit me with his butt? Wow, he legitimately is. And he crushed me. Apparently that does 4 damage because I just healed. I definitely should have benched there. Oh well. Not mad. Just disappointed. I didn't have the hindsight to bring in my precious cog flies, which are now a little bit stronger. This is now mine. Oh no, you don't. So you're going to get in my way, I'm going to jump all over you. And then heal because I don't have the balls to lose all my rosaries. Hold on, what's this? The very fact I got that high is shocking. I don't know if I should call that ironic or just sad. I just robbed these guys of their rosaries. Hey, there's 85 rosaries in my pocket. That means when I get my stuff back, I'll be 85 rosaries richer. They're just drown a dude. I'll be honest, that's kind of funny. Anyways, as you can see, this thing does wonders. Sinner's Road.
Friend.
Alright, so it would probably be best to go and get the bench. Because with the bench, now I can respawn from Sinner's Road, immediately make my down trip, and there won't be too many problems. Wait, does that does free? Like, does they just do a +1 disgust damage or something? Because I don't know of any other boss that does that much damage. I think he's legitimately doing disgust damage. Because I've never seen a single boss like that. Like, holy crap, that's a lot of damage. You know, I have a feeling that one dude who's walked up might have more of a story than he's letting on. He strangely looks like those Cogwork twins. Like, I don't know why, but something about him is off. Looks like it doesn't belong here. Yeah, he does 3 damage, alright. Hold on. I'm curious of something. Is he only doing that much damage because of the claw I have? Wait a minute, I get it. The reason why he's doing so much damage is because of this thing. This thing is making me take extra damage because I have it on. It may increase the range of needle attacks, but it doesn't tell you that it also makes you take extra damage. Like, I think that's legitimately what it does. It makes you take extra damage. Either that or he really does do +1 disgust damage. Like, I would legitimately like to know the answer to that. This is legitimately the best strategy for fighting these guys. Yeah, he just does 2 damage. I was thinking that extra damage is gonna have the long claw. Like, I can confirm he only does 1 point of damage. Okay, so healing if you have the maggots doesn't mean you'll heal back your HP. Just means get the maggots off. Nope. I legitimately was saved by my own luck. I ran into that. And I got hit by maggots. Great. And I died because I can't time my attacks straight. Okay, gonna need a better way to handle this. Out of curiosity, I'm only trying this because I legitimately have no other plans. Like, sure, I'm losing an extra hit point and some DPS, but the range might actually be useful. It has some of the most range and allows me to get closer and allows me to attack enemies without them being able to get close to me. I speak in the name of Upslash. Got hit by maggots. Got hit by maggots again. Got hit by the butt. And got hit by the butt again. Okay, so that's shards. Actually, I do. 1,600. Well, no, 160, because 1,600 would mean 1,000. 1,600. I seriously got hit by that thing. I speak in the name of Upslash. It's a mostly flawless strategy, resulting in usually a clean death. worry about those maggots. As well as her normal attacks. Including that. And delayed hit down slash equals my downfall. I legitimately do not know what to do here. Unless I go back to this and exchange bullet pouch for the Reef of Purity, because the Reef of Purity gives me some extra hit point. Allows me to get rid of muck maggots. Which means I won't be getting I'll be getting muck maggots attached to me every time I try to attack. But I take +1 damage if I'm hit with the long claw, so that's going to be an issue. But I've been at this for an hour or so. We'll see how I get this. We'll just see how I do against this boss next time. So, for now, I'll talk to you all later. And remember, just because something is tough doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means you're not ready for that event just yet. As for me, I know I can complete it. It's just going to take a little bit of time.